Chiefs under the lights on Thursday night.
It is perhaps the best. With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals offense here ready to rock and roll. Joe Burrow is the man at quarterback.
And when you come into the league as the #1 guy selected, a lot of hype comes with it. Sometimes that weight can be unbearable. But this young man, he took that weight on and handled it as well as you can imagine. And I love his ability to make a second, third reaction play and create downfield.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Von Bell up to make the tackle. From the 38, Mahomes, throw left side complete. That's Sanders. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. Now Mahomes. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He finds his running back, Mixon. And some room to roll now. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Evan McPherson for the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. They start on the ground here at Sanders. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. What a career he continues to have. That catch is number 815. That ties him with Hall of Famer Shannon Sharp.
And just think about this. The only people ahead of him in the tight end position and catches, Antonio Gates, Jason Witten, and Tony Gonzalez. You catch 815 passes as a tight end in the NFL, call your tailor and get measured for the gold jacket.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 41. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. Down to about the 37.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Uses the stiff arm. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. This is caught. Back-to-back receptions for him. It's another first down.
The tight end is certainly in position to be able to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chiefs have retaken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. The lead is now 10-7. So that one an 8-play drive that spans 75 yards. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. Into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Crossing route catch made by Johnson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Now it's Burrow. He'll drop. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. And that one coming on his opening carry of the season. Do you give him a mulligan?
You would like to, but this game counts. If this were preseason, he'd get a mulligan. But this is for real, so not expecting that at all. Got to find a way to take care of it. I'm sure he'll get other opportunities.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. To throw again on second down. Mahomes. And this is caught inside the 5. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, 34 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. He's got to clear his mind a little bit right now. 1 carry, and that carry was a lost fumble.
Clear his mind, clear his hands, and just let this one go. Sometimes it happens. You drop the ball, get a full game ahead of him, hand it to him again, see if they can start to produce.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Again, it's Mixon. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. Nice move at the 40. After 17-7 is our score. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
11 coming. 12.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. He completes it to Boyd. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. It's a Bengal 1st down, a pickup of 11.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Burrow on play action. This is caught by Evans. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Nick Bolton there on the tackle.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Burrow to Boyd there for the Cincy 1st.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And it's caught. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal. Mixon is going backwards here. Now they come in and drop it all the way back at the 4-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. So it's 3rd and goal now. This is where the KC crowd can make it very tough. 3rd and goal. Burrow. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Bengals are back within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's got room. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 58 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Another run here with Sanders. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now here's Mahomes. Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Sanders. Touchdown! Miles Sanders from 21 yards away. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Butker is on target. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Joe Burrow trots out again with the rest of his offense. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed.
Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. The 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. This offense returns to the field. And the former Penn State star Miles Sanders, we're going to look at him. And it may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
And he's made the most of it to this point. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And that's complete to Sanders. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Mahomes now to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Going for it with Sanders. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. Making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Bengals going to take over late in this first half. And not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They can certainly use it down by 2 scores. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Pass thrown right back to Joe Mixon. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Burrow. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. CD, that's the second time this half they've put it on the carpet. Now, the first one they lost. Good news here, it doesn't cost them.
They do say that things even out in the course of a ball game. So you mentioned they lost the first one. This time,
and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Bengals have recovered it. And while all of that was going on, and now before the ball changes hands, we're going to take a look at this just a minute.
After review of the play.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Second half will start with a run by Sanders. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Working from the gun, Mahomes. That's swung out wide to Sanders. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
He's had a very nice day throwing the football, and I think on this play, he's just trying to buy some time so he can make another big throw downfield. Unfortunately, couldn't connect on that one.
They'll try and run for it. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. It's caught by Sanders. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
So that was a very nice play, Charles, from a very speedy quarterback.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll be a gain of 5. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 44-yard line. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Holding. Offense.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
There is something to a game plan. We're trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 27-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 27. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. And again, it's Mahomes. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Illegal touching. Offense.
So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
Butker's kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this 2nd half.
I'm wondering.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Burrow's throw complete there to Johnson.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards there on a Bengal 1st.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
11, Thomas.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And sometimes when you see a running back lined up out wide, you think maybe he's just a decoy. But not in this case. He was lined up out wide to the left, turned into a primary receiver, and picked up a nice chunk of yardage.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 36. Burrow looking to pass. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Again, it's Burrow. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
I'm one.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We're back now in KC.
Here we go.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Over the middle, complete. It's Johnson.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And that'll be caught. Touchdown Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd.
A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Bengals have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go.
That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback, because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Second down, back to Sanders.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
88 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They run with Sanders off the option.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Miles Sanders, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Chiefs are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Popular down near the goal line, quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was. One of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
So Burrow and the Bengals down by 12. 2:09 to play. They will throw on first down with Burrow. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Now Burrow. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
11.
A draw play for Mixon. And some nifty running there. Ultimately, it doesn't get him a whole lot, but it does take him to the 45. Burrow. This is caught. It's Boyd. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Now Burrow.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Here we go.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Here's Burrow.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They'll run for it with Evans.
And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
To throw, Burrow.
This will be caught at about the 5. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Second and goal from inside the 5.
11 empty.
Burrow. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's face it, this defense has had a share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Throwing, Burrow. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Chiefs are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And they take a knee.